What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video, and this is also going to be the start of a brand new series here. I'm thinking about calling it the Build Season 2, just because I was looking back at some of the videos that I did in the build, and that was what, like early 2024, and the consistency of uploads was insane. I think for like a month and a half I uploaded every other day, which is insane. I don't know if I could match that, but I uploaded every other day, and my training momentum was like otherworldly. So that's sort of vibes that I want to bring to this prep leading into Wheels here in June. Right now we deloading, and we gonna start basically the third to last block out. So we have 3 more blocks leading into Wheels, and I've already been like locked in, not as locked in as I could be, but yeah, I'm gonna dial things up to the max, and I want to document that here on YouTube, because this will be my first World Championships in 8 years. So yeah, we're definitely bringing the heat. 2 major announcements, and this is not like my regular like salt, greens, and everything else, cayenne pepper like mix. This is literally just an element. Probably won't drink the whole thing before I train, but this is just a lemonade element. For a while I was like neglecting my hydration. I think it's because I moved from the garage into the like the spare room, and obviously there's AC there and everything, so I didn't feel as if I needed it, but it's important. So bought a bunch of element. There's a salt, yes, I remember it, and we'll see how that like impacts my training, and as I said, I'm locking in and dialing with all other variables. But 2 major pieces of news literally like day before. One, Nonso got suspended for 18 months, which is insane. Basically he had like Adams, which is basically like WADA's way of finding athletes like out of competition. He had 3 violations on that, which was like, they seemed like very soft reasons to give violations, but that was insane, and definitely not great to see like such a young guy receive a suspension that long. It could have been worse. It could have been like 2 years, but he just got 18 months, and I guess he is young, so that's the bright side. He would still be a junior even when he returns. So yeah, he won't be at Worlds. And then the other main person who's not going to be at Worlds is Bobb. Literally on my last Instagram post, someone commented and was like, oh bro, like Worlds is going to be a walk in the park, no Nonso, no Bobb, right? And I was like, no Bobb, like what do you mean? Like, and he was like, oh, Bobb not on the roster. Like, that was one of the replies he made in the comments. I went and checked the roster, and I messaged Bobb, and he was like, yeah, like injury, whatever. So I don't know at what point this battle is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be at Worlds. And I'll get into this more later actually, but as I said, today we deloading. I'm gonna drink like half of this right now, and then yeah, we have a Deload SBD, which is very, very light, and I'll also get into why it is so like light and easy. It's just because I like things I've been noticing this year. I realized like I'll get into it. I just realized that I didn't mention this, but we finally repainted and redecorated and reorganized the training room.
What are you doing?
I'm painting. It's the start of a new chapter. So it's gonna be like a big reveal type of thing. So it actually came out like we literally did everything yesterday, but it actually came out pretty sick. Bro, that's a vibe. We still have a little bit to do with like some of the LEDs and stuff like that, but was this thoughts on the training room, baby?
Great.
What's your favorite part?
The lights.
Oh, that's so sick. Just for reference, if y'all watching this is my wife DJing. So the music that you're hearing is not all co-signed by me. right, so this is my top set here, loaded. So 540, and it is pretty light. And I know I said I was gonna tell you guys like why the deload and in general, like I try to be like smart about my training. Like one of the things that Sheffield reminded me of, and even just like recently with Bobb pulling out and everything like that, is that like being smart with your training and almost like living to lift another day is one of the most important things. Like obviously as powerlifters, like the primary objective is to get stronger, right? But if you are injured and you're out of the race entirely, then getting stronger isn't even possible, you know, like. And Sheffield was like a good example of pushing yourself like just insanely into meets, and how like that could turn out at times. Like obviously like sometimes it could pay off, and you know you could have these like insane performances and everything like that, but there are other times when it just simply does not pay off, you know. So yeah, I think being like smart and being like calculated and not letting like social media and hype and everything like that get in your head is important. So that's something that I'm trying to do, is like balance the desire to like push and get stronger and, you know, have clout and everything like that with being smart as well. So deload here, it's gonna be light. That's one step in that direction, and it's just for 4 reps, so should be easy. All right, so back downs, I just have 2 sets of 5 at 496. The top set was easy. I mean, it should be easy. It was 540 pounds. If it wasn't easy, then we'd have bigger things to worry about. It was interesting because I was talking to my wife, who at this point, like me and my wife, we game plan like a lot of things powerlifting related, because she lifts as well. And I was like, I don't know if y'all can see the LEDs responding to my voice. That's so cool. So I'm not gonna say anything. Yo, yeah, that's cool. All right. Anyway, but at this point, like I'm not sure what like the game plan will be for Wills. Then like leading into Sheffield as well, because like obviously I want to win Sheffield, but I need to make sure that I qualify. But I also don't want to put up like a total that is not really representative of myself, you know. So let me know down below what you guys think I should do for Wills, like what sort of total we should be coming in at. Because when Bobb was gonna be there, for no lie, I was thinking 10:47.5. Just like 2.5 on my best, and then I was thinking that 10:47 would be like definitely out of reach for Bobb, and I wasn't trying to get caught with my pants down, totaling like 10:20, and then getting beat by a fake 120. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and set these back downs. on to last and press. I have a few, like 3 ascending sets of 7 here. Each set gets like heavier by 5 keys. Usually I do 4 sets on these, but obviously it's a deload week, so we dial back by 1 set. Actually, I had a little bit of like a elbow injury in the main day of the last week of the last block, which was my first block back after the meet. So every day has been getting like better, and I have been able to, like, I was able to do like my weekend sets. I wasn't able to do the top set on the main day on Sunday, but I was able to do my weekend sets. So hopefully today is better and I'm able to do everything. Again, it is just like 3 sets of 7, pretty light, but hopefully I'm able to do it with no pain. And yeah, hopefully it's not an issue in the future. The way it kind of happened was I felt as if I kind of like rushed warm-ups. And just in general, I feel like I wasn't really like warming up like my elbows. As you get older, like things start to matter more. So it goes from like, oh, I could just come in the gym and just do whatever and just be okay, to I need to warm up my fingers or my pinky finger is gonna get sprained, over time. I haven't reached there just yet, but clearly I need to warm up my elbows or something will happen. Okay, so far so good. Obviously, again, pretty light, but feels much better than it did the day it happened and the days after. Bench was successful, elbow feeling healthy. We have deads now. We just have 2 sets, so I'm gonna take 265, just 1 warm up, and then onto the first set and it's ascending sets. So yeah, I was deadlifting every week leading into I was deadlifting twice, every week leading into nationals. But that was because I wasn't squatting. So now I'm gonna be deadlifting every other week, except on deloads on week 1s. I kind of like double up there. So the deload on the week 1, I'll be deadlifting twice for both of those weeks. But obviously it's gonna be like super light, super easy type of thing. Let me know which one you guys like more, which vibe is better. The windows closed, no natural light type of vibe, or the natural light coming in and just that type of vibe as well. with the next set, I'll open the window so you could like directly compare it. First and last warm up. All right, last set, best set. Putting some mood light in here. Bruh, this aesthetic is crazy though. I don't even know if you guys can still see me, but yeah, last set. Let's make this move.
Incarnations going on here.
That's pretty much it for this workout. I have accessories, but I will probably show you guys the accessories for this training day next week on this same day, because it's not too crazy, but I actually did switch it up a little bit, just again thinking in the same, like along the same vein, just like longevity, because I was doing the most actually in terms of like accessories and everything like that. But yeah, like if I'm being honest, like Bobb, Nonso, that type of stuff, like did definitely take the wind out of my sails just a little bit. Like I am definitely just a tiny little bit less excited for you know, I guess like international competition this year. But I was talking to Brutus, who is the French 120. He won nationals. I was actually in one of his YouTube videos. You guys probably know him, Brutus. And we were basically just like talking about how this was gonna be one of the most stacked, if not the most stacked, like 120 class ever, because it was literally gonna be Bobb, Nonso, myself, Etienne, Brutus, Joseph, and Goka, along with some others, like a couple guys from Canada, different things like that. So it was gonna be like probably like 8 people who could literally podium, which is crazy. Only one person who could have come first, to be honest with you. You know, like first was always locked up, but 8 different people who could actually podium, which, you know, would have been pretty crazy to see. But obviously that is no longer on the cards. Still gonna be like a lot of top competitors there. I do think that we might, like besides myself, we might see, you know, maybe 1 or 2 others hit 1,000 kg, which would be cool to see. So yeah, I'll talk more about it in upcoming videos, and I'm also gonna jump into my diet as well, because I did finally change up my pre-gym diet and just my diet overall. So yeah, hopefully more consistent videos, brand new series. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.